everybody, this is Beth McCullough and I blog at stampingmom.com. I'm here every Wednesday at noon Central Time. I love to make simple fun folds and 3D items, and I hope you'll come join me. I do load these videos up to YouTube when I'm done too, so you can head over there and see lots of videos I've made in the past. So this card is so much fun. I don't know what the exact name of it is. Lots of people have made it. I saw on Rachel Tessman a whale card made like this, and then I got out the first frost because it's good with a scene. Hello there, Courtney. And then I realized Mary Nab had made it last fall with first frost. Mine is a little different, but it's similar too, but it's super cute, and you will want to make this card. So it's like this when you open it, and I was busy putting rhinestones everywhere. Hello, Christy Daniels. Then when you open it up, look what happens. I hope you can see the magic. Ah, look, my dove is flying. Do you love it? So I really like interactive cards. Who wouldn't like a flying dove? And then you see the scene is still put together on here. And there's a little room to write. So here's another one. This one doesn't have the rhinestones yet, but it's got the same dove flying inside in a beautiful wintry scene. So I'm going to show you how to make this today. First, what you need is a standard piece of cardstock. It's 5.5 by 8.5. And then you're going to score at 1.25 and 4.25. And I do have a template. You know, I like to make templates, and I have them different colors so that I can tell what's what. But I will post this as well. So then what you need after you have the card base done is you need a 6x6 piece of DSP. And this works great if you have a scene DSP. You can also do this, just make a scene with your stamps, which would be awesome too. So the first thing I did with my 6x6 is I cut 3/4 of an inch off the top. You can do it off the top or off the bottom, but for this scene I wanted the top taken off. And set that aside because you're going to use it to make a little tunnel for your pop-up. So when you have the card, the first thing you're going to do, can you see the top of my trimmer, is you're going to put it over at 2.25. And it is important that you cut it right. You just don't need the size strip. You need it in the order. If you want the scene to show up like a scene on here, you have to do it in the right order. Okay, so we have 2.25. And then scooch it over. And the next one is 1 5/8. So you know where 1.5, and then the second biggest tick marks are the 8ths. So it's 1/8 tick mark past 1.5. Okay, and then this last piece is 2 1/8. So you have these in order. Then what you're going to do is, with the 3/4 inch piece that I cut off the top, I'm going to cut that at 2.25. And then I just put score lines every 1/2 inch. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 score lines every 1/2 inch. And this is to make the pop-up piece to put the dove on. Now the other thing with this is the numbers on here are the order you're going to place them on. And there's reasons for that. So we're going to start with the white piece, which is for writing. And I'm going to use my green glue because on some of these pieces I definitely need a little wiggle room. I hope you guys are all having a great day today. It's been super cool as opposed to how hot it's been in Iowa. And my dear friend and I are going biking tonight, and I can't wait. On the bike trail, everything is normal. Oh, by the way, did you notice what I was drawn to? Peace on Earth. I would love to have peace on earth. I think we all would right now. Okay, so I left a border all the way around and put my white piece on. That's number one. Place these in order. Number two is to do the front flap. Okay, the front flap has the whitest piece of DSP that you cut. You're going to put a border all around the three sides, but this part is not glued down, so don't put glue on there. Hello, Georgia. Georgia already knows how to make these cards. I've been Zooming with my Stamping Mom Joy team every Monday, and Linda Lace, one of our sweet team members, showed us all how to make this card Monday night. And I'm so grateful everybody loved it. And you guys are going to love it too, I hope. It was so much fun. Linda found it online, and then she made her own version, taught all of us how to do it, and then I made this version. Everybody made something different. It's really fun. Okay, so see, I didn't put glue here, so that's one of the tricks. This is an easy fun fold with a couple tricks. The other trick on this second piece is to shut the card and make sure this white piece is fully covered by this DSP piece. So you probably can't see any of that. Here. Shut the card when you put this on, because you want this to totally cover that when the card is shut, okay? So that is the second piece. Then the third piece is the second biggest piece of DSP. And the trick with this one is, instead of centering it with the border, you're going to do the border on the top and the bottom, but the designer series paper is going to be right up against the score line that's on the left. Linda Lace is watching. I was just talking about you. Linda taught us all how to make this beautiful card. It was so much fun. We actually stayed on Zoom for 2 hours Monday night because everyone loves seeing each other and loves doing fun projects, and everybody shows what they made in the last week or so. So it's fun. So piece number 3, this is the order they go in. It's right up against that seam line. Now we have piece number 4. And it is easy to figure out where this piece goes. So I have more internet today. My son from Seattle ended up being here 5 months during COVID rather than sitting in his apartment alone in Seattle. And he moved to Austin on Thursday, Austin, Texas. So you can bet, even with COVID, Steve and I will be going to Austin sometime this winter to go see our son and see where he lives. Look, isn't that lovely? It makes the scene. I love this card. Okay, I added something that wasn't on the other cards. I felt like the front of the card was kind of plain. So I got a piece, what is this called? I should know by now. Seaside Spray. And then I love this Dainty Diamonds. I decided it goes with snow. Hello, Mary. I'm glad you're here. Don't ever worry about coming on late. I actually was a little late today because I was so busy putting rhinestones on the cards and my phone was charging, and I looked on my computer and my computer had the wrong time on it. So then when I went back to my phone, it was past time. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Anyway, I was telling you Sean moved, so I have more bandwidth today. And Steve went to go run errands. So he said I could have all the Wi-Fi to myself, which is very nice. Okay, do you like it like that? So I have that part done. And now instead of doing the circle and the peace on earth, I also love this sentiment. I didn't even show you the stamp sets it's in. Do I have it here? Yes. This is new in the holiday catalog that started yesterday. It's called Dove of Hope, and I love it. My stamping team is called Joy Team. So very much into love, and we all want peace. And of course, the greatest commandment is to love everyone. So I just love this stamp set. And I might have shown this before, but Linda Lace, along with showing me the beautiful card, also showed me that I could get adhesive magnets that are 5x7 that fit inside the stamp set. And then I put the stamp set on one side and the dies on the other. I also write down how many dies are in here. And then on the back, I've been putting the number and how much it cost and what catalog it was on. Hello, Glenda. I'm glad you're here. But this has saved me so much time. I used to put it on separate magnet cards, and then when it retired, I put it back. And so anyway, I love this. But take a look at this set. If you haven't considered it, I really think it's a good one. So on this one, I took silver embossing powder. I stamped with Versamark. And then I cut this out of the stitched rectangle dies. And again, the trick on this one is just to glue it to this side. And on this one, I'm going to use Stamp and Seal. And I'm just putting it on 1/2 of the sentiment. But I want to use the Seal Plus because I really don't want it falling out. And then just figure out where it looks good. I kind of like the flowers on the top and the bottom. So I'm going to put it right here. Isn't that pretty? And now for the tunnel. Okay, so we have this piece. Remember, we cut it off the DSP. It's 3/4 of an inch by 2.5, scored every 1/2 inch. So we just put it together. So can you see that? So it makes a little tunnel. And I'm going to use the Seal Plus on this too. And I'm just going to put adhesive on one of the 5 sections, bring it around and make it into a square. Okay. Now to put it in here, you have to decide where. I'm doing a dove again. And I want the dove about right there. And I want the seam of the tunnel, just because I'm being picky, to be down. And you put adhesive on 2 consecutive sides. One side is going to stick to this panel, and then I'm going to shut the card, and the other sticky part is going to stick to this panel. So I'm going to bring this in and put adhesive, again the Seal Plus because it's really strong. Oh, it's hard for my fingers on camera to get it in here. Okay. So how has everyone been? I hope you're having a good day. Yesterday, because my son left and Steve had knee surgery, I learned how to mow the lawn again yesterday. It's been about 20 years. I have 3 boys. They're all 5 years apart. So when the first one was probably 10, he started mowing the lawn. And then by the time he got too busy in high school, the next one started mowing the lawn. and then the third one. So we had 20 years of lawn mowing, which was great. I used to do it when the kids were little and Steve was out of town. Okay, so on this one, I don't want to put the seal right here. I'm going to put it on the wing. And the wing has to be inside, can you see this? Inside the square for it to shut back. And it also can't hang on past this score line. So you have from here, the edge of the rectangles, here I have rulers all over the place, to here. This is the score line. This is the edge of the tunnel. So your object has to stick on one side of the tunnel and fit in this space. But you could do anything. There is a hippo card in my future. because I just think that would be so cute too. So I'm going to put the Seal Plus right on his wing. Tear and tape would also work for this if you have tear and tape. And I'm going to stick it right here. Now, if you get any adhesive, Stampin' Up! Back in the day used to sell these little squares. It's called adhesive remover. We do not sell them anymore, but they sell them on Amazon. And I would highly recommend getting one of these. It's like $2 or $3. Okay, so now my tunnel. Is it gonna work? There. So when you shut it, the dove goes back. Here's the card. And when we open it, look, it's flying. The scene is made, but the dove is in the air. I don't know if you can see that. Totally love this. And now what I'm going to do is take some rhinestones and just scatter them around. I think we need a rhinestone down here. So that's about it. What do you think of this? I know lots of you do mystery stamping with me, and I am going to give you a tip since you came on today. This sort of fun fold is going to be the mystery stamping card for this week, so you could be prepared and have mystery stamping cards done. And plus you got to see it in real life, so you don't have to just figure it out by the words. Maybe I'll just put 3 on there, and then I'll put a couple inside. So Pam says, yay, you think it's gorgeous. Thank you, Courtney. That makes my day. Pam says you can get these adhesive squares at, did you say dollar store or Dollar General? So go get them. I wonder if they're there right now. Do you know, Pam? This is going to go here. So you love it. So which one's your favorite? We need to vote today. This is the first one I made, and then I wasn't sure about the seafoam on seafoam. So then the second one, this is number 1, the first one I made. Then I made this one because I liked the contrast with the navy. And that scene is pretty too with the snow on the evergreen. I think I like this scene the best. This is all First Frost paper. It was in the catalog last year, and it was so popular, you can see why they brought it back. So the people who order from me online who got catalogs got some of the First Frost paper in their catalog this time. And then here's the Peace, Love, and Joy with another one of the scenes. I wonder why the dove did that. Come on, dove. I think it's kind of funny that, you know, I think I know what it is. I put his wing in the wrong place. It's always on camera I mess up. You like number 2, Linda? Okay, so I'm taking all the adhesive off. Linda, since she taught me how to do this, was probably sitting there going, no, no, don't put the dove's tail there. The dove's tail needs to be on top. But then maybe I'm over. Okay, so just look at the outside of this one. I'll fix this when you're not watching. But we have 1, 2, or 3. And go buy a adhesive square. That's my tip for the day. So I will put this template on. And if you have any questions, let me know. And mystery stamping is super fun. I'll have the written directions on how to do this on Friday. And you all will have beautiful cards to post because you have plenty of time to get them done. So please come back for mystery stamping. I'll be here again next Wednesday at noon for my Facebook Live. And in fact, I may do a Facebook Live tomorrow because guess what's coming? The Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine is arriving at my house tomorrow. I can't wait. Probably tomorrow night. So anyway, I hope you all have a blessed week, and thanks so much for joining me. See you later. Bye-bye.